Why does the word Islamophobia make us uneasy? Well, it's because it goes to fears. It goes to the irrational elements inside of us. We need to challenge ourselves. We need to be better than we are.
A message of unity as Prime Minister Justin Trudeau joined survivors and the people of Quebec City to mark the one-year anniversary of the mass shooting at the mosque.
Ibrahima Bari, âgé de 39 ans.
The vigil began with the reading of the victims' names and that of their children.
Mamadou Tanou Bari, âgé de 42 ans.
As people remembered the 6 men shot and killed 1 year ago as they prayed in their mosque.
I know some people that are Muslim, and I know they are not different from any of us.
Hundreds turned out in the cold to condemn the attack, and most of all, to lend support to the community.
We have to accept each other, and we have to live together. And it brings up emotions a bit, but it's important to learn the differences of other people, other cultures, and to accept to live together.
But a year later, and many in the Muslim community feel that something has changed in Quebec City, but not necessarily for the better. As our Jayla Bernstein explains, the city continues to grapple with the issues of hate and Islamophobia.
The climate of hate, it's rise.
In the year since 6 men were gunned down and killed at the Quebec City Mosque, the centre and its members have repeatedly been the targets of hate.
We talk about living together, and after that, there is no stop of crime of hating.
There was the defaced Quran that showed up in the mail. They received racist letters, and the car of the mosque president was set on fire outside his home. It's all in harsh contrast to the vigils and solidarity that followed in the days after the massacre. Quebecers showed unity, and politicians preached tolerance.
Words can be knives slashing at people's conscience, and we have to be more cognizant of this. I hope that we will start by expressing positive values first: inclusion, brotherhood, working together.
Despite the Premier's words, in the year that followed, the number of reported Islamophobic hate crimes and incidents in Quebec City doubled. And every time the government is confronted with the issue, it repeats the same line.
I don't think that Quebec society is any more racist or discriminatory than any other society in the world. But at the same time, in order to defend our values, we have to emphasize that we live in an inclusive society.
Quebec City Police acknowledge there's a problem. By the spring, as many as 140 investigators will have gone through hate crime training. The mosque has increased its security too, but beyond safety measures, some say there's a need for a change in rhetoric. One of the survivors of the attack says to have an inclusive Quebec, leaders need to start setting an example.
On a vu comment plusieurs partis ils ont réussi à faire campagne électorale à base de anti-islam.
Despite the hate they've faced in the past year, community members are hopeful. They say many of their neighbors continue to stand by their side.
There were indeed many standing outside tonight in the cold for that vigil, and Jayla Bernstein was there too. What was the tone of the message tonight, Jayla?
Well, one of the messages that came through clearly tonight was that never again do we want a repeat of January 29th. We heard from family members of the victims, also close loved ones. One of the widows of one of the victims said that she wants everyone across Canada to know how much their support and solidarity means to her and her family as they grieve.
Okay, Jayla Bernstein in Quebec City again tonight. Thank you.